Alright, welcome in everybody. My name is Kiwi Mari, and today we are playing the demo for a game called Desktop Explorer. I actually have no idea what this game is about. I just know that it's an interface mystery adventure. Right, that's the only thing I know about it. Don't know how long the demo is, but when I was looking at the pictures of it on Steam, it looked really interesting, so I wanted to give it a try. So let's just get started. I also like how old it looks. I'm really into like that vintage kind of look. Begin, select your username. Caliba Maximus Admin. Oh, this is so... Oh, I love how this looks. I'm gonna do... Looking for a password. What do I just do? But... Because what would be... I guess I can't, right? Replace mouse and keyboard by speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Check Chronolog software. Should be here. Oh, these are already checked off, so they've already been done. Got it. I'm dumb. I'm slow. It's okay. Check Chronolog software. Going. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. Happy journaling. For the brightest flash in the 7 seas, every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There is a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for it is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. On this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to read this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Untitled. Huh? Oh. We're writing. Okay. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because I didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder? Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. So it's Guppy? That's what his nickname was? Aw. Alright, so I go to... Where did they say it was? Oh, I don't know anymore. Okay. Look at this again. I don't think it was here. Open Me folder on my desktop. Got it. Now, is it a capital G? Or lowercase? Oh. Matter. Cool. Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend Pizarro. Ah, I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Ahem. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Okay. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy, though. I'll Also, submenus on your friends. Programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have fun. Oh. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Creepy. I don't really like you, Bizarro. Read me. If a password is given to you through text, it'll be presented in the following formats. Password. Ominous. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Or will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Remember, if you ever need a hint, just click on that light bulb. Hey, thanks. Okay, so I need to find the password for this. Lost on the shore. You are lost? You are lost. You will find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks like to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read a name. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. So it's the password Fortuna? Fortuna. Nice. Okay. Now what? Puzzle 2, Ancient Ruins. As you glance up inside your new shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled up scroll. As you open it, you quickly realize it's comically long. Chant my name, old child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. Alright, Inanna? Inanna. Turn on. Thanks. Gotta close some of these up. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll read that after. Don't look at that. After barely pronouncing the name you read, how do you know? The tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press on to a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose." The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know I use my nose? You wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. Alright, rhyming. Let's go. There lies the answer. What is that thing? Garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. Is that the watering can? I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of a short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with a honey hole. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the Angler Trio lives on. Angler Trio? Shit, I'm not smart enough for this. Trio. Walleye. Guppy. I don't know where lies the answer, bro. Just trying some out. Hold on. Let's see. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose, but you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, saw my riddle, say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. But you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. What is it? I don't understand. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. I don't really understand that. And then fishing. Maybe with a capital? I feel like capitals wouldn't matter. Narrow tunnel. Garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. But you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. There lies the answer. Right, Pizarro, I need your help. How do I ask for your help, Pizarro? Oh. See, you're struggling with your current puzzle. Would you like a hint? Yes. If only this note were formatted correctly, I'm sure you'd answer the riddle. Which one? This one? Oh. Oh! 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 Elephant! Elephos. The hell is an elephos? I don't know. I guess. I'm not really one much for riddles, to be honest. But it all depends. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls, detective or not, what am I supposed to do? Okay, this is the only thing they gave me. So, You make your way through the passageway. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Not really. Okay. Make it bigger. Zooming out. Only then will you crack the code. You make your way through the passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. Seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. I don't understand. There are no lines on these cave walls, just like there were not. What am I supposed to do? I'm talking about these? No, there's no way. I see the pictures like I look at and stuff. You make your way through the passage. Make your way through the passageway. Is that what it means? I don't know. Walk. I didn't think it'd be that easy. It seems to be a dead end. Oh, so I have to keep asking for help again and again. Just one more time. Yes. I get the feeling that there is some hidden information in this storyteller. Is there more text to read somewhere? Not that I can see. Unless I make it really, really, really small. But even then, I don't see... Am I supposed to see it on the picture? I don't see it. Oh, wait. That is so lame. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's shrine points to a path in the distance. Oh, I see, I see. Below. The words, if you... On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word salve is inscribed on it. Salve. Some of these are not. I guess I just gotta click everywhere. Alright, let's start again. Left door. Oh. You cannot open this file. Contents might be corrupted. It seems watching all those detective shows paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's fragile wall, you give it a light push and it suddenly crumbles. You reveal a new path behind this papier-mâché fake wall. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it seems very hard to read. Then you have the 3 doors. To the left door, there's a right door. That's it. The key won't read. Let's see. Left room. Might. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Right door. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Oh, same thing as the other one. Renamite. Okay. Oh, what do you want me to do about that? Okay. Bathroom, right room, key, Renamite. Okay, I got that word. What do I do with this word? Fix yourself. NPGSTP. Oh. I'm so smart. You hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a single image in your mind. Okay. Rename it. I see. I renamed it. What do I rename it to? Do I rename it as something else? Do I give it a different like ending or IMG maybe? I'm so stupid. Every lock obeys. Portonus. Ah, what great imagination you have. Great work, she thinks. It only took me 50 years. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber like a closet is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name?" You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? You and me, I don't know. Didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. Author? Who wrote this? Dare to say my name? My doctor suggested that I write this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. How is recounting step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moment supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? Is it Halibut? Is he the author? No. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, I still can't spell. I can spell now. Let's see. If I can figure out the author's name. How do I figure that out? Is it him? Is it Pizarro? I just spelled his name wrong. I think I did. Covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." What is your name? What is your name? Whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? How am I supposed to know who wrote this? What's that? Huh? Storyteller? I get it. Desktop Explorer. Is it? Oh, I spelled that wrong. Is it supposed to be a space? What? MMTT. Lame. I thought I clicked everything. I don't know what kind of name that is, Bizarro. I don't know. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of the light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow, you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Hidden. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. Turning on the brightness? How do I turn on the brightness? No. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step toward it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. So I need to bring the brightness up somehow? Can I like do that here? That's the only thing I could change. I don't know. Cycle everything, please. Thank you. I feel like I would have to bring my brightness up, but I don't know. Somehow you feel more capable of revealing what's inside the dark. I don't want to turn on the brightness of my own computer. That's kind of annoying. Well, there has to be a way to do it here. Supposed to know to do that. Like, there's nothing here that tells me to do that. At least not that I know of. The improvement of your vision has reached this peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. Wow, nothing gets past you. Fishermen have great eyesight, I guess. Yes. Not a fisherman, but my grandpapa was. Oh, this one doesn't have a password. Stalagmite. Rubicon. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A dim and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. The short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. Plane? Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during the exploration, you are convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain there is no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind the cave. Okay, what now? There's no password. Must have a purpose while scratching. It sounds like it might have come from the entrance. So I should go back? I can't. Okay. Oh. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? I don't know. Even after retracting your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. Chisel of unknown inquirers. Being hidden here, you've seen stalagmites before. Something hidden. Hidden files? Puzzle 9. Good job, you cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird though. Why don't you stop here for today? Do I have to? Tree. Oh. The moment you stop carving, the walls before you starts to move. As if a small earthquake takes over the cave, the landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stone. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room. You can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Missing a face. Oh, that's that symbol that had that one and that. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her, smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Oh, so I gotta find the stones? Flat stone. There aren't that many stones though, were there? Not that I can remember. There's no this stone. I wouldn't really say this is a stone. Stone. Night formation. Don't know if they're stones, but whatever. Okay. Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism and then light. It even doubles as a magnifying glass. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. It seems you have to do something slightly different to exit this place. Color Me Impressed Color Lens has been added to your installed programs. You can access it through Start menu. Okay, so... What am I doing? It's not really doing anything, but what is this doing? Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh my god, he's burning. Wow. What the fuck do I do with that information? Okay. Nothing with that then. Yeah. What do I do with this information though? Because it's not telling me any colors. What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? Is that an alligator? Well, how many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? These? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. Have to type it. Or... oh, 12, 13, 14. I can't type, I'm sorry. How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? I don't know. Torch? Fire? Who is the dead man on the boat. Am I supposed to know that? Fisherman. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Am I supposed to know? This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? No. This guy, yes. I don't know who he's supposed to be. I knew it! You're not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? Shouldn't be here. You won't ever forget. Do you wish to forget? Guilt isn't good. You shouldn't be here. You never forget guilt. You shouldn't forget. Do you? Ah! A fatal exception. OM has occurred. Something to restore previous session. Oh, what the hell? That was a pretty long demo, not gonna lie. But I liked it. I definitely like the aesthetic of it and how it plays. The puzzles themselves were a bit confusing. I don't know if it's because I'm dumb or because I didn't click around enough or because they weren't very clear about what it was that needed to be done. I don't know. Either way, I liked it. I definitely think that once the actual game comes out, I'm going to play the whole thing. It seems like there's a lot more to the story, so I'm excited to know about that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe so you can watch and play more videos with me and more games. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.